are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Phillies baseball on the show next. Number 31 gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now to the plate here is Jose Martinez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
そうですね。今回は PS4 版です。
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come out of the gate slowly. Just one of their first 4 have been wins.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Ro, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
And now a chance to meet the Mets. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's hitting over 400.
昨日の試合はアロンドさんのホームランがすごかったです。
And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
Dominic Smith is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
で、さっきのパドレス戦は今、準備中で今、やってるとこなんで、今日どうでしたかね。もしかしたら下げたかもしれない。体力がね、減ってるとすぐ帰るんで、あんまり連続ではね、使わない。体力次第ですかね。自分の場合はそれで年間やってるので。
Here comes the 1-2. It's a curveball taken low for a ball. I got to count 2-2. Line was speared on a hop, and there's out number 2.
ケンさんこんばんは。
Up next, Francisco Lindor. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And now a pitch on the way.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
この前はあれやったんですね。タイガースにおったんですね。デトロイトタイガース。
Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Hazley finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. It's the Mets 0. Phillies coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
断り1年300万ドルプラス出来高で契約って書いてます。
Taijuan Walker is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Striding in is Alec Bohm. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. starts him out with a cutter, and he
しか
gets him
も
to swing
日
through
本
with
で
one
驚いた
strike.
ことは、
Fellas, these
高級
Mets,
取りで
as
も
they enter
成
play
績
here
が悪
tonight,
け
they
れば
come in just trying to
自
get their
分に
feet
落と
wet
され
here
る
in this
とか
new
言うてるらし
campaign as they've split their first 4 ball
い。なんて
games.
こったい
Yeah,
とか。
guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the
日
course.
本
But
とア
they
メ
got to
リカ
find a
の
way to
違
play
い
a
で
little
す
bit
か。
better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Martinez is there, one away. With that, a look at the Phillies' batting order in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Here now is Adam Hazley as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
40億円しなさい。
Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting first, the right fielder, Harper.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper.
パドレス VS ジャイアンツ。なるほど。変数数のヒルズになりました。
First pitch on its way. And that misses
変
for
数
ball 1.
もしんどいからね。
Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. 2 and 2 now with 2 gone here in the home half of the first.
よう打ちますからね。3割7分5厘ってなってます。
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Phillies turned away their first time around. On to inning number 2 from Citizens Bank Park. No score. New inning set to get underway. And next to hit is the catcher, Tomas Nido.
わしのチームに来てや。わしのチーム。
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
このでもムーアさんっていうピッチャーもなかなかあれですね。ナックルカーブ、サークルチェンジ、カッター。
The 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Harper.
Wow.
He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius this time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
Jeff McNeil comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game.
若干くるくるしてます
Oh, and
か
he's
ね。
really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here's a line shot that's going to get over the head of Gregorius and on into left center for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Luis Guillorme, as he'll take a look at ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And a knuckle curve missed that time, 2-1.
How でもよう似てますね。ルアーが。
From the stretch. 2-2. McNeil, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Coming on is McCutcheon. He can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Dan, tell me how frustrating that is right there. He comes unglued the pitch before, and then he shortens his swing, and he's able to fight you off for a 2-strike knock.
Sometimes, Mark, that's how you can get fooled as a pitcher. You see that previous pitch, you see that big swing, and you're expecting another big swing, but what does he do? He shortens it up and hits a bullet for a base hit.
To the plate now, Kevin Pillar, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night.
ピラピラピラさんですね。
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Harper on the warning track. He makes the catch.
一人で超えてましたね。
Batting eighth, the third baseman, number 1, Jonathan Villar.
Next, it'll be Jonathan Villar. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
Oh my God.
From the belt, the pitch. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And a relay home. And not in time as the second run scores.
Man, he was not messing around here. Sitting on the first pitch he saw and drove it to the outfield, bringing in both runners and putting himself into scoring position. It's great to see a guy that's aggressive at the plate when he's got a chance to do some damage.
いやー、逃さずナックルカーブを捉えましたね。
Standing in now, Taiwan Walker. This will go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Comes set with the 0-1. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Working for the punch out and the offering, and he fouls this one off.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself. And nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
The next 1-2 pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Mets 2 and the Phillies nothing. Bottom of the inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
First pitch on the way. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle.
Wow.
He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
A nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Here's Andrew McCutcheon now, and she'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Hoskins gets his lead at first, nobody out. A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So the next to bat will be Didi Gregorius. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now the 1-0. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield. The infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And let's focus on one of the most dynamic outfielders in our sport, Kevin Pillar. He's a highlight reel every time he takes the outfield. Has made some of the most signature catches of the last 5 years.
Into the box, JT Realmuto. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Ready with the 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
ゾンビームですか。
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
犬に食われた。
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get in the chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Liner in there for a base hit. Now a long throw home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Dan, you find yourself in trouble early, putting guys on base, but then you're able to wiggle out of it, get 2 quick outs. You think you're going to get your team off the field, and with 2 outs, you give up a run-scoring base hit.
You know what happens sometimes, Dero? You lose concentration. You find yourself in a tough spot. You get 2 outs. You think you're just almost out of it, and you lose concentration, and that might have been what happened in that case.
Number 31 stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and 2. Here it is. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. Into the box, Jose Martinez, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The right fielder, number 16, Jose Martinez.
And now the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. A 1 pitch on its way.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Now a changeup hit on the ground to shortstop, taken in by Gregorius. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
The left fielder, number 2, Dominic Smith.
Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. First offering on its way. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Fouled off.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
The next 0-2 is outside for a ball. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Segura has it, and there are 2 away now.
Now back, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Next up for New York, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way.
よっしゃ。
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So with that, the top of the third inning will continue. At least one more batter absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Gotcha.
Stepping in now, Tomas Nido, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
2 balls and a strike to count. Two and two to the Mets catcher.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Lindor, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3 and 2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Mets out in front, 2-1. So here is Alec Bohm. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. Now here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Pops this one up, and that's going to land foul. The 1-1. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Lindor backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Adam Hazley.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Adam Hazley. He bounced out last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 1-1.
Nope, not that.
Bounce to first. He's got it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper.
なんとか抑えてます。
First offering on its way.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. Phillies down in order. Our score remains 2-1. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Luis Guillorme. And now the first pitch. Here's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And this is low, ball 2, 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Mets right now would take a leadoff guy on any way they could get it.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup, or do you stay with the heater?
The next 3-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these 2 arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. So next to hit is Kevin Pillar. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2.
I love the aggressive approach at the plate, but if you're not seeing the ball, maybe you have to take a step back. You find yourself with 2 strikes, absolutely battling for your life right now.
Count is 1-2 now. And that misses 2-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Three and two.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Oh.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now that's third baseman.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
At the plate now, Jonathan Villar. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Throw over to the bag and the runner back. A 1-0 delivery. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
The 1-1 home. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. This is line to left. In there, the base hit.
Nice job in the box right there. Just a professional, clean AB. Didn't cheat to anything. A lot of guys could have rolled that foul down the line. Not the case right here. Kept his hands back, stayed calm, and delivered a nice base hit.
At the plate, Taiwan Walker. And he fouls this one off. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Set. Here's the 0-1. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. Segura for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Mets leave one. They lead it 2-1. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins.
For the Phillies, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Now here's the pitch.
ベンチの中でドスとターンが暴れてます。
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Fouled away. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. Next up, Andrew McCutchen worked a walk his first time up. Here's the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Off the corner with the splitter, it's 2-0.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
3-0 to him now. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here's the 3-2. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him 2 down.
Up next for Philadelphia, the shortstop,
So 2 out, nobody on. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. First pitch of the AB now.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And he lays off for ball 1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Grounder down the line at third. Scooped up. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They still trail it here 2-1. So now here is Jose Martinez, grounded out in his last at bat.
Number 16, Jose Martinez.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Lays off 1-0. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
ご飯の時間ですか。
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. And the pitch. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 2, Dominic Smith.
Next to hit is Dominic Smith. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations. It's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. Singled last time up. Pitch on the way.
Ball.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. One and one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch until he proves he can lay off of it.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They still lead it 2-1. ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings up JT Realmuto.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
First offering. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And he fouls this one off.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse. That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
卵をご飯する生麺のご飯とお題
Gene Segura standing in. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The 0-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, number 31.
Ronald Torreyes will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the base is empty.
Number 74. Ronald Torreyes.
Now here's the first offering. Swing and a liner. The windup and the 0-1. Late that time for a strike.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
That brings up Alec Bohm. Flew out last time up. On its way is pitch number 75.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
0-1 pitch on its way. And he misses with it 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Back on it is the left fielder. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Phillies strand 1. They're down 2-1. Ranger Suarez will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. So now to the plate, Tomas Nido. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
たくさん食べれますか。ああ、さっきのなんとか取りましたね。
Now the 1-0.
いやー、来ました。
Segura is there. 1 away.
Now batting, number 6.
One away now for the Mets in the 6th, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. First offering on its way.
じゃあやっとかんとスタミナがなかったんですね。
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Suarez benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits, so you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Fouled away. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
He loses him on ball 4.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
So next to bat will be Luis Guillorme. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. McNeil leads off first with 1 away. High in the air out to center field. Hazley is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The center fielder, number 11, Kevin Pillar.
Now at the plate here is Kevin Pillar. His prior history versus this arm, he's 1 for 2. From the stretch, here's the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Count 1 and 2.
A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a little blooper to center. Segura ranging into the outfield. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Way to battle right there. Hey, guys, that wasn't a bad pitch. And executed off the plate. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offensive player right there. Stayed inside the baseball and was able to get a knock.
Next for the Mets, Jonathan Villar. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch fouled off. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Now to the plate, Adam Hazley. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Aaron veteran Luke will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Now the first pitch. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
ボール。
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
さっきのもろに入ってん。
Now the 2-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Harper hits a little over the 270 mark. Grounded to first, fielded cleanly, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
ワンアウト三塁。ここで4
And
番
that will be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman.
That's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit into the air for a sacrifice fly.
2 balls and a strike now. Hazley stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Andrew McCutchen started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And McCutchen has himself a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
And that just pains the pitcher. They're already given up a run in the inning, and he has 2 outs, almost out of trouble, but then serves up a mistake. The runner busted around the bases to score from first, and the hitter is in scoring position on second.
Edwin Diaz will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 39.
されましたね、エンザが。
In now, JT Realmuto as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. Looking to minimize the damage here. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Slow grounder to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Gotta love a night at the ballpark. These fans certainly are. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. Archie Bradley will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Brad Miller will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
あれ、代打ですか。
J.D. Davis will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 28, J.D. Davis.
First pitch on the way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. Michael Conforto will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 30, Michael Conforto.
And now the first pitch. Davis aboard here at first with nobody out. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Lifted down the line in left. Here now the 2-2. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Next to stand in is Dominic Smith. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Brandon Nimmo stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Now the 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Tight with that one. 3-0.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. A potential tying run for him at third base. First offering on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. He's in there at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game. After being down by 1, D-Row, that base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
Brandon Kinsler is given the ball here to try to work out of a tough situation. 2 runners in scoring position to deal with. To the plate now, Tomas Nido. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Here it comes on 1-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
ノーアウトですかね、これね。最低犠牲フライ。できたらタイムリー。良ければスリーラン。
Now the 2-1 pitch. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And this one is gone, a home run.
伸びる伸びる。
So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him as it is now 7-3.
さすが4番ですか。
Yeah, that was solid strategy going with the right-handed reliever there. Looking for the right-on-right advantage, but he took that strategy and blasted it into the outfield stands. Got on the bump, just didn't execute the pitch he wanted.
まだノーアウトです。
So here's Jeff McNeil as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
他のメンバーでカバーできてますよね。
Now the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the
もう
bullpen.
中継ぎが返してますもんね。
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Base is empty here with nobody out. Lifted in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Next, here is Luis Guillorme. He flew out in his last AB. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out.
タイムリーが出ますからね。
That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch.
なかなか投げるまで時間かかるピッチャーですね。10点取られてまた、あっちゃ、昨日のエンジェルス打線だったらやばい。
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up
ボ
ball
コボコに
2.
打たれましたからね。
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home.
Ah, ボールダメだ。なかなか投げるの遅い。
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hazley is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Stepping up is Kevin Pillar. Lifetime against Brandon Kinsler. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
He's
set and the pitch.
いや、リンドーアさんがね、タイムリー打って、
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
ホームラン打ちました。
Now the pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. This is skied into short left center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning.
リードさんやりましたね。
But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Mets 7 and the Phillies 3. Michael Conforto stays in the game after pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field.
Now playing right field, number 30.
Brandon Nimmo takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning.
ここでまたピッチャー交代。
Joey Lucchesi will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
先発でもいけるピッチャーなんですけどね。中継ぎで使ってますけど、スタミナがめっちゃあるんですよ。
And now in the box, Brad Miller. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home. Hit on the ground to 3rd. Scooped up. And there's one away. Next to hit, Alec Bohm. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
The 2-1.
That's ball 3.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Swing and a liner, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Adam Hazley.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and Adam Hazley digs in now. First pitch coming, here it is.
That's a ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Now a flare out to left center. Coming in is Nimmo, but it's down as that drops in for a 2-out single. So Bryce Harper will get a chance to hit here this inning following the base hit.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning
ここ
start.
でハーパーさんとか。
Now the first pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
おお、入った。あれは打ちにくい。
This is
Ah,
pulled into
nice
right,
one.
and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
You know, your offense just throws a number up on the board for you. The last thing you want to do is go out there and not throw a donut up for the boys. He was able to get those first 2 outs so quick, but now with a hit and a single, he finds himself in a little bit of trouble.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Reese Hoskins. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Throw on to first is in time. The Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. David Hale has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 41, David
So now into the box is Jonathan Villar. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 1 for 2. First offering. Ball 1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Really deceptive changeup right there. It died right before the plate, and he was left reaching for air.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Ready on 1 and 2. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2 and 2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3 and 2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt them over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk. Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Ah, もう残りアロンゾさんとキャッチャーしか残ってない。アロンゾさんで。
Pete Alonso will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 20, Pete Alonso.
で、またピッチャーを、ピッチャーもだいぶ使ってるんで。ようなとこですけど。
First pitch of the AB on its way. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
メジャー2年目ですけど、結構長打力ありますよね。
From the belt, the pitch. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. VR on at first, nobody out. No contact there, and it's 1 and 2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2 and 2.
5 53本持った。
From the belt, the pitch. This one is launched. Look at this.
And gone up into the second deck.
めっちゃええ音しましたね、今。バチコーンいきましたね。
So a two-run shot to left center. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
さすが大物ですね。
That one just kept going and going. You won't see many long balls hit farther than that this season, and as Showtrack tells us, it carried a projected 460 feet. That's big boy
バチ
territory.
コーンと完璧でしたね。パーフェクト。
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. As he will look at a first pitch
この
fastball
ホー
for
ムラン
ball
はで
1.
かいですね。
Conforto is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Center fielder looking
あら、
up,
この
still
人もホー
going
ムラン。
back. Gone! Back-to-back
2
homers.
者連続ホームラン。飛びましたね。
A solo home run there for Michael Conforto. First home run of the campaign for him, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Vince Velasquez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So here's Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon.
As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Fouled away.
場内が静まり返りましたね。完全にアウェーなんです。
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Now batting.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game.
この人から始まったんですよ。
First offering. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
This pitch is popped up. Miller is in his tracks now, and there's the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 3, Tomas Nido.
Stepping in once again is Tomas Nido. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Talk about stopping the bleeding right here. This guy has come in and just executed everything he's wanted to against this offense. Nice to settle the boys down, maybe regroup, and we can get the bats going.
3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mets 10 and the Phillies 3.
止まってください。と。これで書いて。
David Peterson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 23, David Peterson.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutcheon. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Andrew McCutcheon.
Now the first pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. And it's quickly 0-2.
ゆで卵の準備か。いや、仕事の連絡をしてた。
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
2 balls and 2 strikes now.
試合がまたやばそうです。
Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2. Didi Gregorius waits on deck. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. First pitch of the AB now. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Fouled off.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
And it's fouled away. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Pilar. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
Stepping in next, JT Realmuto. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball, that pitch is out.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy he's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
Scott Kingery will get the call here as he'll hit for the
代打
pitcher.
ですな。
Number 4, Scott Kingery.
First pitch on the way.
Nope, up there.
入ってない。
Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of a two-out double. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Jose Alvarado enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. All set to start the ninth in this one, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Jeff McNeil.
The first baseman, number 6.
He's set. Here it comes. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball
入
one.
ってますね。入ってるけどボールでした。
2-0.
これはボールでした。
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Now here's the pitch. Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two.
今の技術ですね。
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
He spoils another one, and will do it again. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball four.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Luis Guillorme.
So stepping in is Luis Guillorme. He's got one hit in 4 at-bats.
左が続くんですよ。
First pitch coming. Here it is. A bouncer up the middle. Miller is there. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery, made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Kevin Pillar is at the plate as he watches ball one. A ball and a strike. McNeil over at second. Guillorme on at first with nobody out. Fouled away.
Oh no. あれはでも取るんが精一杯でしょうね。
Here comes the 1-2. Fouled off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
うおっと微妙なとこ。
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone.
とどめの一発。
So a 3-run blast to deep center here. First home run of the campaign for him as they just continue to pour it on here.
Wow, this is a tough one to swallow, right? You come in as a closer, and you're used to striking guys out and having 1, 2, 3 innings. And just like that, he's greeted with a bomb. Now it's time to regroup and hopefully get some outs.
これで10点差になりましたね。
Standing in now, Jonathan VR. And he hits it hard to the right
Wow,
side. A dive, he's got it. Hey now.
完璧でしたね。
Now that the pitcher, David.
これはセカンドになってドンピシャです。
Stepping in now, David Peterson, as he lays off a
まさか
fastball
こんな
too
10
low
点
for
差にな
ball
ろう
one.
とはね、わからんもんですね。恐ろしいですね。
Ball 2 now.
No strike.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
Still only one out in the inning. Swing and a miss on what should have been ball 3. Instead, the count goes to 2-1. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
完全に中継ぎ崩壊ですね。
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for route number 2.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
So now to the plate, Michael Conforto, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Foul tip held on to behind the plate at strike 2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. But the Mets strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Fightin' Phils. The Mets lead this one 13-3. And now here is Brad Miller starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill your chances as a professional.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bullet back up the middle. Pilar is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home 9th.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
James McCann is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 33, James.
In now, Alec Bohm. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. To the left side, but it's well foul. The 1-1.
Oh, that's okay.
Two and 2 the count. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. On the move is Pilar.
やばい。
He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the
体勢悪
inning.
かったです。
Up next for Philadelphia, the center fielder, Adam Hazley.
Digging in will be Adam Hazley. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First delivery to him.
That's outside.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Bryce Harper would be next. Swing and a little
わお、
tapper.
今思って注射に当たりそうでした。
2 out,
あ
nobody
れ当た
on.
ったらめちゃくちゃ痛いから。
Philly down to their last strike. And another foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. And he looks at one that
Wow.
misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Ready now is Bryce Harper, man at first after the 2-out walk.
スマホいい。試合見てないですね。
From the stretch.
0-1's the count.
帰ってメキシ
0-1
コ
the
帰
count
る
to
感
Bryce
じなんです
Harper.
か。
Right side, but it's well foul. The 0-2 home. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
あーコントローラー震えすぎでしょこれ。ブルブルブ
The
ル。
1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Giving chase is Nimmo, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
出ましたね。
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
13-3, the final score. New York scored a lucky 13 in this one. Edwin Diaz claims the win out of the pen his first. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
7、8、9で一気に繰り返しましたね。見ては3安打13得点。
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
「最後はピラーさんでとどめのホームラン」 のまた音楽もええ感じですね、なんかもらいました、これ。これでまた連勝ですね。貯金が1。ブレイブスが首位ですね。わお、ドジャース6連勝。さすがですな。レイズ。並んでます。いやー、おもろいですね、やっぱ。さあ、終わりましょうかね。で、多分またホワイトソックスの試合、後でやると思う。何時になるかわからん。多分0時に回るかもしれない。はーい。お疲れ様でした。さあ、ではでは。